You never leave in the fourth quarter of a football game when you have a good quarterback. Broncos fans, you're starting to have a good quarterback in Bo Nix. He delivers when you need it the most. Two of the best teams in the NHL going at it. I'm still hearing that goal horn from Sunday night. Nuggets have a lot that they're going to have to look at this offseason, Blake. Michael Porter Jr. is making $35 million. Know he had a shoulder injury, but he did not show up this postseason. You made the All-Star team a season ago. How has that experience really helped you and help you really say, hey, I could take another step in my game?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things you kind of imagine it growing up.
He made some Bo levers today, 4 total touchdowns, 3 passing, but he was aggressive, Jess, throwing downfield. Speaking of resumes, both of these teams will be dancing in March. The real difference maker was Isaiah Stevens in this one, 20 points, 11 assists, excellent performance, really controlling the tempo of this game. Nikola Jokic left the game at about 9 minutes ago on the bench because it was that big of a blowout, but he stood about right here, standing up, watching this blowout, letting it fuel him. And I really believe that the Joker is going to have a huge Game 7 tonight. Playing cover 2, which means the safeties got deep, and Jade can look at these 2 wide receivers, watch his eyes, coming up, laying a boom. Watch the help come right here. A late double team on Nikola Jokic. He's going to come up right there, double him, force the turnover. His ankle looks fine. Look at the confetti. It's flying. Hut, push off. And that is a first down for the Eagles. But oh, wait. There's a flag on the play. Last year, I had them making the playoffs. I was right. Now this year, Wayne, give me my close-up. I have the Denver Broncos this season winning the AFC West. Not picking the Black Knights. Forget about it. Give me this thing. Nuggets coaches versus the media. Coming up next on KKTV. Nikola Jokic dropping dimes. He ain't tired. Triple-double machine. He's probably going to drop another MVP. Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. I'm just doing what every MLB team that faces the Rockies does. A clean sweep. Question for you. You kind of changed up your look the last few days. You had a little mustache going. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like the stash was giving you a little powers out there?
Yeah, so it's one of those things. It's aerodynamic. It's less facial hair on the side.
Most of you probably just watched Super Bowl 59, football's highest stage on the hardwood. Air Force basketball hasn't been anywhere near that in decades. The program hasn't had a winning season in 12 years, and they won't this year. The Falcons are 3-21 on the season and 0-13 in conference play. But through those losses, Air Force captain Ethan Taylor just keeps on getting up. Every athlete competes to win. With every loss feeling like a dagger to the heart.
There's times where I'm like, man, what are we doing? Like, why can't it, turn around? But what I've learned, through experience and through the wisdom of, my support circle is that, having that mentality doesn't change anything.
For senior guard Ethan Taylor, he's been a part of 79 losses in 116 games.
I just have that grind it out mentality. Pressure builds diamonds. The easy thing to do would be to leave or to find a different option just because, the results aren't always what you want to get.
While others have bolted the program, Taylor decided to stick it out.
Love the underdog story, love being able to, fight and battle and compete. And that's just been, the backbone of my player instincts, if you will, trust and loyalty that I've, was built up on. So that's my main reason for staying is just knowing that, pressure builds diamonds. It doesn't matter where you're at. You got to work hard regardless. So I might as well do it here.
That's the definition of not running away from the grind. Ethan Taylor pours his heart out on the floor, averaging 37 minutes per game, which ranks 6th in the country.
Mom always taught me game's mental, so you tell yourself you're not tired, then you won't be tired. It's hard being here, but it's hard everywhere. We have different responsibilities, different schedules, a different life than other players in the country have. but that shouldn't stop you from caring about basketball and playing at your utmost best at all times. You know, that's kind of the foundation and the message I want to leave behind to these guys is that you can always compete, you can always play. Like, we're players too.
And while the results have not worked out team-wise, it has for Taylor personally, who has gotten better each and every year at the academy, and he still has goals he wants to accomplish this season.
My right now goal, the shortest term, is just win a game by game. That's my goal. I'll say personally, for my end of the year goals, I definitely want to be on a conference first team or a conference team. You know, be able to showcase that, you know, Air Force men's basketball guys can play. Lastly, that was regular season. I want to win a conference game. You know, even my coach, Coach McCraw, the great team they had here, they never won a conference tournament game. So that's something I'm trying to leave here with.
Ethan's not only a great basketball player, but a student as well. After the season, he will join the Space Force. Great kid, great story. Colorado, welcome to my home city of New Orleans. Big game on Thursday night between the Saints and the Broncos. Sean Payton's dome coming. To talk about it, let's have a good old cup of gumbo. Two things New Orleanians are proud of: their food and their Saints. Everyone says who dat, even when they're talking about their bacon-wrapped shrimp. And there are plenty of Peyton memories in New Orleans, like winning a Super Bowl and all of Drew Brees' passing record. But where the memories start, after Hurricane Katrina, New Orleans was hopeless, but the Saints gave them hope.
We would fly home from regular season games. There'd be, 1,000 people at the airport. Just like none of us could have ever envisioned that. So there was a uniqueness to it.
But Peyton returns to the Superdome now as a member of Broncos country, along with many former Saints like kicker Will Lutz, defensive tackle Malcolm Roach, tight end Adam Troutman, and most of the Broncos' offensive staffs. And for Denver, it's all about getting win number 4.
I get it, but what's most important is finding a way to win.
This game's going to be emotional. After 16 years in New Orleans, Sean Payton returns, but this time as a member of the Broncos. Les bon temps roulé, Jared. Let the good times roll. Remember, it's New Orleans, not New Orleans. See you guys Thursday night. High in the foothills of Colorado might be the next great Olympian from the Air Force Academy. His name is Texas Tanner. But this Texas reigns from Wyoming. And originally, he did not want to be a thrower, but to compete on the gridiron.
When I first started track, I did it because I wanted to get faster and stronger for football. I never once was like, I'm going to go be the next best thrower. I turned out to be pretty good at it, and then I didn't realize I was good at it until my junior year. So growing up, I was like, I was a big Air Force football guy. Always rooted for Air Force, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to follow my dad's footsteps and play football here. I wanted to go to the Air Force Academy instead of over Navy, so I ended up choosing track over football because I was offered this spot.
Tanner has used his football abilities to become a great thrower. He is the American Collegiate record holder in discus throw and hammer throw.
I'm not the biggest person to throw, but what I'm fairly strong for my size, and also I move really quick. I want to be the best. I want to be better than everybody else. So I'm always taking that next step, always pushing myself forward.
The 4-time All-American now looks to become a national champion.
Goals for myself, I believe there's a world where I can come home with 2 gold medals in 2 national championships. Obviously, the goal, and anything short of that, I believe, would be sort of a disappointment, because I know where I'm at and I know how good I am.
I think it's huge for our program as well, just showing that you can be from a service academy and go and compete with the biggest and best schools in the country.
Tanner's ultimate goal, though, is to compete in the Olympics.
For the next 2 years, I will be doing nothing but training and making the Olympics.
At the Academy, I'm Corey Rholdon, KKTV 11 Sports.